old industrial area, the city, in desperation for jobs some years back, agreed to build a prison to try to give jobs to local people. They leased the prison to private prison companies, and it is a federal detention center. It was originally used for folks waiting trial for the feds mostly. Now it's become a place for holding immigrants. It's doubled in size in the last 2 years. It's now 700 units. You can see it's built like a maximum security, although I'm sure that the overwhelming majority of people in there, maybe all of them, have never come to trial. This is the point of the spear for deportation in New England. There's a couple other facilities, but here, right in the middle, right under everybody's nose, out of sight, is the primary place in this region, really one of the largest into the detention centers along the border.
Just the fact that it's approached this detention center, I got the chills. And I'm trying to imagine the women and men who are incarcerated here for years. And the longer they're here, the bigger the profits for those who run the detention center. It's all about privatization. And who knows the kind of torture, the kind of violation that happens. Certainly what happened to Mr. Ying was a form of torture. Simply because cancer is a very, very painful way of dying and not even getting any consideration from anybody walking. And part of the journey leads me to this detention center. We were just told that there are hundreds of people, plus the population has doubled over the course of years. An indication as to what's happening among society, where people are being grabbed. This now is going around New England and having families, breaking up families, putting them in these detention camps. There were 5 Mexicans that were arrested in Ellsworth, Maine, about a half hour from where I live. I found out about it 3 days after that hit the news. I called the and they said, oh, they didn't know where we were. They were there for a couple of days, and then the authorities came in and grabbed them, and from then on I couldn't find them. I even called the national security people in Maine, where they were, and no answer. These are real people who all of a sudden end up in a labyrinth and they'll never be found, end up in these detention camps and then deported.